Hey gang, it's Gregory and welcome back to another episode of Boy Meets Beauty. So, today's topic has been very widely requested. So we are going to talk about blackheads. We are also going to touch a little bit on pores because even though I talked about it in my exfoliation video here, been down to do that. Watch it if you haven't seen it, then come back and watch this one. Even though I talked about that, there seemed to be like a little bit of confusion, so I will retouch on that. So per usual, all the deets will go downstairs so you guys can click through and check it out. And I got a lot to say, so I'm gonna hurry up and dive in. Now, blackhead, what is it? A blackhead is a clogged pore. Why is it black? It's black because it's oxidized. As it gets closer to the surface, it gets closer to the air out here, and that hardened sebum, which is our skin's natural lubrication, kind of just gets stuck there and turns black. It's not dirt, it's just your own. I know, everyone's like, ew, it's gross, it's stuck, it's what? It does look a little gross, it does seem a little gross and grimy because it's black and it's stuck in your skin, but it's actually coming from here, it's not being put there. Now, why is it stuck? It's stuck because it's got superficial cellular debris, dead cells up here, so it can't get out. So our objective in treating blackheads is to clear the path, right? Allow the traffic jam to flow, and get some stuff in there to encourage that traffic jam to flow and eat away at what's causing the blockage. So, first things first, a good, proper cleansing. I always recommend and really do enjoy and notice the difference when my clients use a Clarisonic. So we've talked about her before, so we won't get too deep, but the scoop is she's clearing away that superficial blockage, right? But also those supersonic oscillations and pulses are coaxing that dirt, oil, and debris out of the pore. So obviously, when you're keeping that path nice and clean and encouraging the traffic flow, you're going to get a reduction in blockage, hence a reduction in the blackheads. Now, when you have those blackheads and the pores are impacted, they're full and they kind of stretch, they're going to appear larger, right? Because they're all filled. It's kind of like when you got a bag and you stuff it, it just looks bigger and bigger. It's the same size bag, but it looks bigger because you got all your junk in there. So as you take all that stuff out, everything comes back to shape and it appears smaller. So that's why your pores can appear larger and smaller. There are ways to tighten them up, and we will talk about that at the end of the video. So let's hop in next. Let's talk about some other ways to exfoliate: scrubs. So your cleansers are going to be on your daily basis. You can use a light cleansing scrub, exfoliating scrub, but I like to do a little bit more nitty-gritty a couple times a week. I love, as you know, my exfoliating scrub from Clinique. It's in a nice, fresh, minty, thick base. I do it about twice a week. I also love, excuse me, the 7-Day Scrub Cream Rinse-Off formula. Now, what these are gonna do, they're gonna go in, really kind of polish and deep clean those pores and really clear the way of spilled up of cellular debris. Okay? Very, very important. So the next thing, now that we've done this, don't we want to sweep away everything that's there and really put some medicine in? So one more scrub to show you that I like, drugstore level, Softening Facial Exfoliator by Yes to Blueberries. Really nice, fine, perfectly round. Don't forget in my video from exfoliation to find out why. Beads that are going to polish and cleanse the skin. Now, after we've done that, we want to use a toner with, of course, I want to hear you say it. It should be, that's right, salicylic acid. We love salicylic acid. And why? Because salicylic acid loves oil. So it's going to go in there in a toner, like my Clarifying Lotion #2 by Clinique, sworn by it for years. It's going to go in there with a nice dose of salicylic acid, sweep away any residue from cleansers, scrubs, break up that cellular glue, and get in there into that pore and eat away at that excess oil. And again, get that traffic flow flowing and eat away at that hardened oil, because salicylic acid loves to eat away at oil, okay? Another one that I really like on a drugstore level is the Pore Refining Toner from Neutrogena. Also has the glycolic, so you're gonna get a double dose of exfoliation to really refresh, deep clean the skin, keep everything looking nice and tight. I recommend these just at night because I personally feel twice a day is a little bit strong. I like a more gentle toner in the morning. That's me, but I recommend trying them that way first. Another one that I really liked, and this may be a good option for more mature skin, is the Gentle Exfoliating Brightening Toner. Nice amount of salicylic acid to give a really pretty overall exfoliating to the skin, but it will help to treat those areas with the pores. Now, when you're doing your scrubs twice a week, maybe 3 if you're a little more oily, maybe less if you're a little more sensitive dry. When you're doing that a week, I want you to do that in the shower. So on a regular basis, you would cleanse, tone, wherever, at your bathroom sink, put on your treatments, blah, blah, blah. But that couple times a week when you're gonna do a little bit of a mini treatment, I want you to do your scrub, your cleanser and scrub in the shower. Why? Because that steam from the shower is gonna soften all of those superficial dead cells. You're gonna get a better exfoliation. It's also gonna loosen the pore, because when you get out of the shower, you're gonna do a mud mask. Even just once a week to start is a great way to do this. If you're super oily and blocked up twice a week, otherwise once a week is adequate, what you're gonna do is while that steam has loosened and opened up those pores, put on your vacuum, which is your mud mask. Glam Glow is a great option. It's a nice thick base that also provides some really nice brightening and exfoliating options for the skin. Leave it, specialize it on the T-zone, wherever you have larger pores you need a treatment. Every once in a while, all over is fine. But that mud and clay base is really going to suck up all of that excess oil, because now we've cleared that pathway, right? It can get in there, do its job, and it's gonna work better, especially now that you've cleansed, taken off all the debris, you've loosened the pore in the shower. It's gonna work better. Another great option, super reasonable price at the drugstore, the Freeman Facial Clay Mask with avocado and oatmeal. Gentle on the skin, but effective. Again, a great clay and mud base to act as that vacuum for your pores. Now, I tell you, this is exactly what I tell my clients to do. Clean and scrub in the shower, and when you get out, do this at least just once a week, and it's going to be on your way to cleaner, tighter pores, less blackheads. It really does work. It's that simple. Now, if you feel that you are experiencing still larger pores after doing this, you can introduce a retinol treatment into your regimen. Retinol is going to go in. Again, it does exfoliate, but it really helps to work on snapping the collagen in the pore kind of back up, so it does have an effect on tightening. I like a more sensitive one to start with. Start with it at night, every other night. And that's the Rock Sensitive Skin Sensitive Night Cream Retinol Formula. Very reasonably priced. Again, really do this after you've tried this if you have an issue with pore size, because this will really help and do the trick. But if you're still kind of struggling with it, this is a great option. That retinol is going to work on reducing the appearance of pore size, snapping that collagen back into place. And to be honest with you, retinol is a gem on the fine lines. So, you know, if you're a teeny bit older, you're not going to be upset about that, because you're going to like the effect too. So I hope this kind of clears up the scoop. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to talk about one last thing. I know you're all like, Red, I saw it in the back. Pore strips. Yes, you can use pore strips. Just don't overuse them. The reason a lot of estheticians don't like, I got these from the Japanese market, which I'm gonna do a haul on because their beauty stuff is amazing. But yes, pore strips are fine. They act like a glue and just kind of stick to it and pull it out. You just don't wanna do these too much, because it's not great for the skin to do that peeling aspect. If you need to, once, twice a month, start with it, and then do all this to kind of get yourself on the road to recovery, so to speak. And if you need to, in a couple weeks, go back to do it. Wouldn't recommend them any more than twice a month, though. And if none of this works and you're still having issues, go see an esthetician. This is what we do. We treat stuff like this every day, and we can kind of fine-tune your protocol and your path and get you on the right steps. But hopefully you guys will have tried or will try some of this. Like I said, works for my clients, works for me, so I always want to pass that on to you. Put your questions and comments down below, and I'll get back to you. And don't forget to check me out on social media at GregoryZLA on Twitter and Instagram. I'll still have to give this away. 3 of them. I know, let's hustle, people, come on. I want to send them to you. Anyway, that's it. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for the love and support. I will talk to you soon. And as always, keep it beautiful.